Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi held talks with External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar, and China has agreed to honour India's three concerns. Now, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar outlined mutual respect, sensitivity and interest in the meeting, and this is a big reciprocal gesture by China to India's needs. Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi has said that they will help India on rare earth and tunnel machines. So as per government sources, we're learning that China has promised to address the three key concerns of India which were raised by External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar. The Foreign Minister Wang Yi has assured that China is addressing India's needs of fertilisers, rare earths and tunnel boring machines. India Today Global's Pranay Upadhyay is now joining us with more details on this. Pranay, give us more context to this assurance that has been given by China that it is in fact addressing the three concerns that were raised by India.
The concerns raised by India as far as this meeting is concerned between EM Dr. Jaishankar and the Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi yesterday. India raised a concern about the key areas of mineral resources, the rare earth metals, the fertilizers, and the tunnel boring machines. For the major infrastructure development plan India is undertaking currently. China assured help in that context. But besides that, the yesterday's meeting, both the leaders also did discuss the international bullying and the disruption in the global trade orders. Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi also suggested a 5-point program, including the 5 points of peace, prosperity, friendship, advocating for mutual respect and a win-win cooperation between 2.5 billion people of India and China. He also mentioned that in the year of the 75th year of diplomatic relation between India and China, both the Eastern civilization should forge a new partnership, which is based on shared goals. Both sides aim to maintain the border peace and also boost the economic ties and promote a stable and a multipolar world. So this has come at a very important time when we see the kind of statement coming from the United States and especially a section of people from the Trump administration.
The Chinese Foreign Minister is in India for his 2-day visit after meeting External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar. China's Foreign Minister Wang Yi will be meeting Prime Minister Narendra Modi today. This is Wang Yi's first visit to India following the 2020 Galwan Valley clash, which saw India-China ties plummet. During his meeting with Wang Yi, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar asserted that peace on the border was essential for improving the India-China relations, and both countries needed to move forward with a clear and cooperative approach. On the other hand, the Chinese Foreign Minister also agreed to maintain peace and tranquility in the border areas and spoke about resumption of Kailash Mansarovar Yatra as well. Interestingly, Wang Yi's visit to India comes just days before Prime Minister Narendra Modi's trip to China to attend the SCO summit in Tianjin.
The fight against terrorism in all its forms and manifestations is another major priority. I look forward to our exchange of views. Overall, it is our expectation that our discussions would contribute to building a stable, cooperative and forward-looking relationship between India and China, one that serves both our interests and addresses our concerns. The fight against terrorism in all its forms and manifestations is another major priority. I look forward to our exchange of views. Overall, it is our expectation that our discussions would contribute to building a stable, cooperative and forward-looking relationship between India and China, one that serves both our interests and addresses our concerns.
The talks between the special representatives of China and India on the boundary question serves as a high-level channel for border negotiations between the two countries. In December last year, the 23rd meeting of the special representatives of the China-India boundary question was successfully held in Beijing, yielding multiple consensus points on boundary delimitation talks, border management, institutional mechanisms and cross-border exchange and cooperation. Regarding this upcoming meeting, China is willing to engage with India on the basis of existing consensus, adopt a positive and constructive attitude and continue in-depth discussions. During his stay in India, Foreign Minister Wang Yi will also held in-depth exchanges with Indian External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar on bilateral relations and issues of mutual interest.
And India Today's Marya Shakil had an exclusive chat with the Chief Economic Advisor V. Anantha Nageswaran on the India-China warming trade ties. Take a look.
Do you think closer economic ties then with China could be perhaps an antidote?
Look, I think India is a country that has kept itself open to economic relationship with all countries, because even after Galwan happened, India's trade with China only kept expanding. So whether China is the most immediate or a long-term answer or not, I would leave it to the the political executive and the policy makers to figure out. I think given the fact that India at the moment depends on other countries for critical minerals, rare earths and key resources, both primary and intermediate. The important thing for us is to, as the Prime Minister said in the Independence Day speech, he specifically mentioned energy resilience, resilience in critical minerals and rare earths, etc. And he focused on nuclear energy as important for us to be self-reliant and for us not to be, trifled with by others. That is the key thing that we need to focus on in the coming years.